Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Vassar. Today I'm going to teach you how to use the animation app. It is the pink octopus with the blue background. When you tap on it, you're going to come up to the top here at the plus. We're going to add something new. Please leave the other illustrations and compositions down here alone. Those are other students. You come up to the plus and then tap the new drawing. Down here on the bottom are a bunch of tools that you can use in your drawing. I think the paintbrush is probably the easiest one to use for just drawing things. When you tap on your paintbrush, you can make the paintbrush thicker or thinner just by dragging it to the size that you want it. To change colors, you're going to come over here. The default is usually pink, but you can change it by tapping on something. If you want to get a specific color, you can come over and tap this first little guy, and you can kind of slide around. This would be a good way to make the color brown if you wanted it. This button right here that has, it looks like 4 arrows, when you tap on that one, it'll let you move things. And you'll notice it doesn't move the whole picture, it just moves one piece at a time. And that's really useful when we go in to do some animating. That you'll be able to, make your things move how you want them to. This button down here, the pencil, a lot of kids like to use the pencil, but it does have some little tricks with it. So if you like it, go ahead and use it. This button right here is your undo button. You can take things away. If you wanted to erase everything at once, you're going to come down to this garbage can and tap it, and it'll get rid of everything. So you can start over. These tools, their shapes are fun. You can mess around with them and draw different types of things. So let you do big blocks of color if you want. The star is really fun. Actually, I'm going to switch my color so you can see it here. And when you move around with these little points here and drag them, it'll make different shapes for you, and that can be fun to play around with too. This is your eraser. When you tap on your eraser, you can also drag this to make your eraser bigger or smaller. And so there's a lot that you can do with this app, and this kept it pretty simple. This down here will allow you to do a frame. So for example, if I draw a circle, I can come here and duplicate it. But now this time I'm going to take it and I'm going to move it. And then you can keep duplicating it. Another thing that's fun for is if you want to write something to somebody, you can do a letter and then tap the plus sign and draw one thing at a time. And when you come up to the play button up here and play it, it'll show you your animation. Right now it's going super fast because of the frames per second, and you can slow that down by coming up to this eye. And then my frames per second, I'm going to do like 4 frames per second instead. You can also change your background color if you want to. I'm going to come back up though and push play, and then you'll see it slows down for you. So those are just some real basic explanation of how this app works. There is so much that you can do with it, and I want you to have fun with your animations today.